guys, and welcome back to episode 48. And this is the transfer and pre-season special in between season 4 and 5. Yeah, we are that far ahead of ourselves. Okay, so, well, let's take a look at who went out. We're gonna start at that first. These are all the free transfers that went out. Quite a few here. Toffrey is probably an under 18 player. Not really important though. He retired. Couple of players retired. McDonald among one of them. So Say is gone. Brangman, Wise, Reynolds, Deacon, Bramley, Holme, Aggie, even Aggie. Oh man, he was such a great player for us for so many years. But he's out. Kenworthy. Now, I did try to pick him up again, and but he wanted a little bit too much wages compared to what I wanted to give him. So he's out. He's out. McLay, yeah, he's out too. Fraser is out. Oh man, he was pretty good as well. But it's time to move on, as you can see. It's time to move on. Longridge is out, and Sanmi is out. So that is the free or the released players. Let's take a look at all transfers. So who went out as well? Well, Axu went out. We don't really needed him. He was a decent player, but yeah, not really that good anyway. So Watson, the left back, is out as well. And who's the last one? Jenkins, right? The striker. But he was not really playing in the first team anyway. So that leaves us with who came in. Quite a few as well, of course. And yeah, to begin with, if I need to say something here to begin with before we are looking at them. Overall, I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with these guys. We might get one, maybe two more in, maybe. It depends. But overall, I'm quite happy, and I think we do have a squad here that can go for the top 7. They might even do more than that. Time will tell, but let's get into them. So the first player I got in is a box-to-box midfielder. Actually, he is actually more a ball-winning midfielder, but he is a good Vanarama national player. That is for sure. He is really good. He is not a bad player, but he's going to be playing box-to-box. And I'm actually happy to get a ball-winning midfielder that is going to be playing box-to-box because he is the only one in the central midfield. And I need him to do some, well, ball-winning midfield things, but also being a box-to-box midfielder. He's going to be really important for us. And I don't have much backup for him. Not really. Not really much backup for him. He's going to be playing quite a lot of games. I think he can do it. O'Neill is probably going to be his backup, or maybe this guy, Kyle Taylor, but we can look at him in a little bit. So a really decent player to get in to begin with here. And he was my first player I brought in. Carl Richards. Now he is probably the worst of our wingers. Yeah, take a look at him. He is actually currently operating at Vanarama national level, and he is our worst winger. And I think he's quite good still. And he can even go up and play the attacking midfield or the advanced forward up here if we really need him to. I don't think we're gonna need him for that. He is probably more than likely gonna be sticking around here and be playing a winger. Now he actually got a weak left foot, but I mean for a backup he's quite good. He's all right. Can't really complain too much about him. So yeah, a great little young talent here. I mean, he could be better. He's not our first choice. 525 wages. I think we forgot to check. Most of them are on pretty heavy wages, 625. And yeah, that's fine. Kyle Taylor. Now this guy is probably right now our best option for attacking midfield. I think our attacking midfield needs some... I would like to get another guy in, one big guy, but he's a good Vanarama national player, this guy. 23 years old, 750 wages. I think he is probably going to be worth it at the end of the season. Yeah, I think this guy is... I think his only weakness is probably his heading, his jumping reach and heading. But other than that, he seems to be absolutely good, absolutely fine. really good player for listed level. So I'm happy to get him in, and he can also go down and play the box-to-box midfielder role if we need it from time to time. So another really important player for us. Penrise, yeah. Penrise here is. I didn't really expect to find someone this good and get him on 500 wages, but well, we got a new left back, and he's probably gonna be playing quite a lot more than Clifford. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. He is definitely our first choice. Good Vanarama national player. So again, great deal there. Exactly what we wanted. Billy Shear. He is on loan. He is a loan player, and I would like to find someone a little bit better than him, but he is definitely good enough for this level. He is right now currently operating at Vanarama national level, so I mean he is good enough, but would have liked someone a little bit better, but not a bad player to pick up. Not a bad player to pick up on a loan deal. I think he'll do some nice stuff this season. Not a bad player. 350 wages is pretty cheap for him. And 19 years old, not bad. So next one up is Simpson. Ooh, well, this guy is more a backup. He is definitely more a backup, but we are even paying him more wages. But he got a lot of potential, so he could, like the others, be getting into form over the season. But he is also playing on currently operating at Vanarama national level. So we got 3 players that are all of them pretty damn decent for attacking midfield roles. But we probably need one more. And hopefully someone a little bit better than the other 3. But I'm happy with them. I'm perfectly happy. Now this guy, I did not expect to get this guy in. I didn't actually expect to get any central defenders. We actually got 2 new central defenders. So, but he's on a loan deal. So yeah. I mean, he's just a central defender, but he's quite quick, really pacey, decent heading, decent jumping read. Not really much of a ball playing defender. But yeah, I mean, he's all right. He's probably better than Highland or Beaton, so it's all right. Charlie Farr is our backup. He's our backup winger on the right side, but he is quite good. I mean, he is a quite good player. He is currently operating at Vanarama national level, but he could easily be better than that. He could easily be a good Vanarama national player. So I'm quite happy with him for 400 wages, and we got him on a really long contract. No, I thought it was a long contract, just 2 years. And yeah, I'm perfectly happy with having him in, and he will probably get his time rotating with our other right winger. Next one up is Thomas Masur. Yeah, I think that's how I actually already changed his name. So Thomas Masur here is our first choice on the left side on the midfield. And I think he's quite good. He is also currently operating at Vanarama national level, but I think he will easily turn out to be a good Vanarama national player, easily, at the end of this season. Yeah, I'm really happy with getting him in. Only 19 years old. Got him on a 2-year deal, 300 wages. Can't complain. He looks like a good winger. Oxley. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we needed a new goalkeeper, and I got a 33-year-old goalkeeper here, and I think he is quite good. He is a decent Vanarama national player. That is one above many of the others we got in. So a decent Vanarama national player. That is not bad to have. And one-on-ones, he's really good at one-on-ones. That's great to see. Great reflexes. Good kicking, so he can kick the ball far out. Yeah, I think he'll do pretty well for us this season, hopefully. We do have, what was his name? Mitchell as second choice. Kai Corbett. Kai Corbett might be the best player I got in. He might be the best player. He is our first choice winger on the right side, and I am quite surprised that I got him on 525 wages. He is currently operating at Vanarama national level. I don't believe that. I think this guy is way better than that. I think he could easily be a Skybet League One talent. I think this guy is gonna be really good. Look at his physicals. That is a beastie winger. Great cross. He got no weakness. No, not a single weakness in his game. He's even 1.85 or 4 high and got decent jumping. 15 jumping reach. Sorry, 15 jumping reach and 11 heading. This guy is incredible. He's gonna score goals. He's gonna make assists. He is gonna be really good. And this role over here in this asymmetric kind of formation we got, this winger is gonna be really important. Trust me, he is gonna be important, really important. We might change his name. Vicky Saldanaha. Where's he from? Northern Irish. Doesn't. I think he's probably from. What should we guess? What should we guess? I'm gonna say I haven't looked. Either it's gonna be India or Sri Lanka. Oh, East Timor. Okay. Well, that's pretty far. That's pretty far from that. Fair enough. But this guy is a backup striker for Timmy Abraham. He can also be, not really, he's just a backup striker. He's a decent option to have on the bench to put on. And he got some really good pace and stuff that he can bring on with, if we're putting him on. Decent composure, decent decisions. Overall, just a very decent player to have on the bench. 450 wages. I'm happy to have him. Happy to have him. He is gonna score some goals for us from the bench. Last player. Yeah, I don't know about this guy because he's a fullback. He's a wingback. I mean, but he doesn't have the crossing or dribbling to do it. So I bought him I got him in for one reason, and that is to be a ball-playing defender. That is to be a ball-playing defender. He could do cover. He could do the cover work. He got some really good physicals, some decent concentration and decisions. So he could be a cover player. But I think I'm gonna play him on defend. His vision is probably the only thing letting him down. But he do have some decent passing, decent first touch and heading. So overall, I'm really happy to get him in, even if I am paying him quite a lot, because I think he will help us out to get a decent positioning. He's potential Skybet League 2 right back. Well, yeah, maybe, but he's a leading Vanarama national player. He's probably our best player. Well, in all honesty, he's probably our best player. And I think he will be really good for us. Dutch, 25 years old. Really great player to get in. So that's all the new players. So that is all the new players we have gotten in. What else have happened? Well, let's just take a look at some different stuff here. Let's take a look at the finances. We are still, well, pretty good overall. But, I mean, yeah, we are not spending as much as I would maybe have thought we would. I would actually think that our committed spending might have been 16,000, but yeah, I'm fine with this. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Compared to what I get, it's not too bad. So let's take a look at the squad here. Who is left? Who do we have? We have Mitchell. Who else? Beaton is still here. Highland is still here. Capun is still here. Pepper. Please Pepper. Hudson. And Peter Ade. Peter Ade is a backup midfielder for who is his name? Simpson. He's a backup for Simpson. No, not Simpson. Thompson. He's a backup for Thompson. Probably third choice, but Peter Ade was in our. He's that guy. He's that guy that actually looks quite decent, and he's gonna get a chance this season. Morgan Roberts is still here. I'm not sure he's gonna stick around. He might get picked up by someone. Josh Davison is still here. Probably a third choice. He is a third choice. Yeah. And that's it. Abraham, of course. So a couple of players is still in here from last season, but Yeah, we did get quite a lot of players in, and it's not a big squad. This is not a big squad. We are, like I say, I hope we get one or two guys more in before the window is closing. But for the most part, this is the team. This is the team. If we're taking a look in here, so that's the formation. And if we're taking a look at the squad depth, so as you can see, it's yeah, we could use one player more here just to have 4 players. We could possibly use someone in the midfield, right or left, or someone that could play both of them as a third choice. That would be quite nice. I think our defense are quite good. I think we're quite happy down here. I'm quite happy with the central, and I'm quite happy over here. Houghton, Penrise and Clifford. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And Capoon can go over here if we as a third choice. Capoon, that's fine. Houghton and not Monsema, Monsema. I think we're gonna change his name. What should we call him? I think I want to call him Monty. Lewis Monty. So Houghton and Pepper over here, I'm quite happy with that. I mean, they are definitely not as good as some of the other players we have now, but Houghton is still decent. He's still a good Vanarama national player, and if he's a good Vanarama national player, some of the other guys are, well, they're far better than Houghton is. So, I mean, I think we're quite good. We're quite good down here, Mitchell and Oxley, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we're quite good. We just maybe need one more AMC, maybe one more ML, maybe one more MR. Striker options quite good. Timmy, Abraham, almost calling him Tommy. I think we're changing this guy's name as well. Should we call him? I don't know. Maybe just Salda. Vicky Salda. That's quite good. I like that. So yeah, maybe one or two more options. Maybe we even got one down here I want to play. I don't know. I don't think there is anyone down here that I could use. Maybe early. Early could go up here, but nah, I don't. It's just really that fourth option then. Yeah, I don't see anyone. Especially not on the wings. Gamston? No. No. I don't see anything. I don't see anything down here. Not really. This is just these guys are outdated. They are outdated now. Rice, who's that? Yeah, I mean he is improving, but his physicals are really poor. No, I don't see anyone. So we might get someone else in. I think early is probably our best choice down here, but I still think he's pretty far from getting into the box to box midfield role. And yeah, it is what it is. Well, the board is, well, we are struggling. Yeah, we are struggling with that. But what can you do if you want to go up in the world? Well, you need to give me a little bit more to work with. Now, if we're taking a look at our season preview, now that has changed. Sevens, 5.5. Remember, we were here, 22 or 24 or something like that in odds. Now we are 5.5. Yeah, we actually got a chance to. Our players are good enough to bring us in here now. And then it's all up to me. Then it's all up to me because the players are good enough now. These players are good enough for this league now. That's for sure. We got players that can actually not win the league. I'm not sure we can win the league, but we do have a chance to win the league. But we definitely should be in top 7. Should definitely be in top 7 now. This is a top 7 squad, and that is what we are aiming for: a top 7 squad and a qualifier. And hopefully we can do pretty well in the FA Cup and in the FA Trophy, just by the chance that we are not going up. We still need money. We still need money then for next year. yeah, we're gonna need money because we're really spending this time. This time we're really spending a lot. So the projection is gonna be 670k in minus, but we will get some money from the FA Cup and FA Trophy. Hopefully, we can go all the way again in the trophy and win that. That would be really nice. And maybe a little bit further into the FA Cup, so we will get some more money from that as well. That would be nice. But overall, I think we're pretty much ready for. I didn't really change anything in the staff. I'm just keeping the same guys, and they are on some really low wages. So, as you can see, contract expired. So I'm just keeping them around because they're quite good. And same with the scouts and the medicals. I mean, we do have a guy with 20 in physio. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, and the tactic is ready. We do have this one still from the first season, but we're gonna play this one. This is our main tactic, and I don't think I'm gonna switch too much around with it. I think we're gonna destroy many teams with this tactic. If we're taking a look at the preseason here, it's not really going to show us much because many of the games, I mean, really a lot of these games, even the Ipswich game, we were playing with the trials. We were playing a lot with the trials here. Probably see a couple of names that are like this guy, Danny Mullen. Well, he was a trial, and well, he's actually pretty good, but I didn't really want him. I didn't like his physicals, but he's a decent lad. But many of these are, as you see, Paco, Warburton, Richard Guy, Warburton again here. O'Neill is not playing with us anymore. So I mean, it is not really giving us a good indication. But what is giving us a good indication that this tactic is gonna make goals. 12 goals against RC Lens 2 and 0-0 in Dover, but whatever. Ipswich, yeah, they are in Skybet Championship, so we actually played up with them quite well. But again, we did not play our normal. Yeah, as you can see, this is the guy I didn't pick up, but he looks pretty good. Maybe I should pick him up. He could be a really good third choice. Emergency backup. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'll take you any day of the week here. That is a good little signing here. We could take that down instead because he is gonna be unused substitute for quite some time. Actually, let's pick that up and let's go down here. Yeah, let's do that. I'm fine with that. Having him on the bench from time to time would not be bad. And we did need a third choice. Do need a third choice, so I think he's pretty good actually. Corbett is in here, so yeah, we're definitely not gonna play this game, but I'm not sure if we should come back for the first game or maybe just play a couple here. I might play a couple and come back. I need to check out Weymouth. They are, yeah, we don't need to come back for that game. Crawley, that we might come back for Crawley. Crawley is coming down from the Skybet League 2. And they are potentially one of the big boys here. They are potentially one of the big boys. I think we should come back for Crawley and Chester. Chester is not an easy team either. Possibly a double match here in that episode. But I think we're kind of coming back for that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little transfer special. I think we did some. I think we are good. If we're not getting into top 7 with this squad, well, then we're not getting into top 7 ever. This is a good squad. I'm really happy with it. Really happy with it. Oh, I didn't actually set up new player trades. I don't think I'm gonna do that actually. I think I'm gonna go for a season without new player trades because it is pretty. When we are only getting, we don't have a big squad and. Going new player trades actually is quite heavy on the training, so I think we're not doing that this season, at least not for most of them. But yeah, we still don't look like a National League team compared to some of the other teams getting way over 1,000 wages for their players, but Well, we just don't have the money to do that. But still, I'm really happy with what we have here. And I hope that we will get a top 7. And I hope we will get out of the qualifier and get up to Skybet League 2. But we have to find out. And the only way to find out is to watch the next episode, guys. I'm Realm Q. See you around.